I'm still in a dream. Snake Eater.
Snake Eater.
Hey
Wow.
there. Hey there. Welcome back to Dango Duo plays 999.
Metal Gear Snake.
Yeah, Metal Gear 999. That actually sounds like a visual novel / light novel expansion. It's like, here's an alternate story of a young Snake.
Young Snake.
As a pretty boy in a sinking ship.
Yep, the usual.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake.
Snake Eater.
My bracelet is number 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, then I chose dice. Snake eyes, clearly, which is particularly relevant given that I am blind. Blind, really? He had kept his eyes closed during their entire ordeal, which had suggested... whoops. He suggested something strange, but to hear it said so casually, it was something of a surprise. Everyone seemed a little nervous at the prince's proclamation, but no one seemed to know how to react to it. There was one person, however, who didn't seem to be surprised in the least. The girl with pink hair.
I want to be Clover. You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
Ha 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 ha. Looking almost bored, she held out her hand. Her left hand.
See, I'm a clover.
The face of her bracelet showed the number 4. They had come around to Junpei. He held out his bracelet. Alright, my number's 5, so my codename's gonna be...
Why even have one? It's not like there's any point to it now.
The dancer cut him off in mid-sentence.
I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
But I thought of this really cool name.
No, it sounds stupid.
Oh. They all nodded. Akane stepped forward, nervously.
Then you should all call me by my name too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy, ja?
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his? Akane fidgeted awkwardly. Junpei decided he had to do something. Oh, that's me. What's your bracelet number?
It's, 6.
Oh my gosh, sleeves.
Yeah, I know. She hesitated for a moment, then held out her left hand. As she had claimed, the bracelet's face showed a 6. Junpei looked at it for a moment and thought, alright then, why don't we call you, June? June? Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year. So, you're June.
He just wanted to be Junpei and June.
Yeah.
Jumpy?
I love that she calls him Jumpy. I kind of needed her hand. Oh yeah, needed her hands and looked up at Junpei, uncertain. He smiled back at her, reassuringly. Are you good with that? She thought about it for a few more minutes, then seemed to come to a decision and gave Junpei a small nod. Their names decided, Junpei ran over them quickly in his head. 1 was Ace. 2 was Snake. 3 was Santa. 4 was Clover. 5 was Junpei's number. Akane was 6, and Junpei had given her the code name of June. 7 was 7. And 8 was Lotus. That meant that 8 of them, including Junpei, had revealed their bracelet numbers. And that's everyone. Oh! But there was still one person left.
Weird, you know 0. Oh wait, this sucker.
He was the man with wild glasses and hair like a bird's nest. He hadn't said anything since they had met on the stairs, and he didn't look like the sort of person who was inclined to conversation.
I totally forgot about him.
His skin was pale, his breathing was heavy, and he was soaked with nervous sweat. His behavior seemed very suspicious, or perhaps simply emotionally unstable. It was difficult to tell. Whatever the case, it seemed clear that he had only a fingertip's worth of a grip on his sanity. The girl with pink hair, Clover, walked up to him slowly. She put her hands on her hips and eyed him suspiciously.
What number are you?
He didn't answer. His bloodshot eyes twitched from person to person, and his breath came in hot pants.
Those are some hot pants.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
The man licked his dry lips with a shaking tongue and spoke with a voice like old paper. Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here. Do you know who numbers 1 through 8 are? And I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
I'm a girl. I can't do math.
He extended a trembling arm. The bracelet did indeed say 9. Clover looked at it contemptuously.
What's your code name?
Name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too. Were you not listening?
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to stay here with you. He took a shuddering breath and exhaled. Clover looked at him with something very much like disgust.
You've got some sort of plan.
You know what I find really satisfying? The little beeping of the text as it comes up. That's so satisfying. It's that little
I
sound
love that
feedback. I do.
Yeah, what's that?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah.
All right. Let me show you. I'm going to do this.
Ah!
By the time they realized what he was doing, it was too late to stop him. The man's body moved like a snake's.
He's not Snake.
In the blink of an eye, he had slid around behind her and wrapped his arm around her waist. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Silver, Santa, leapt forward towards Clover and the 9th man. Like, this is the thing that makes this part of the story really slow, because, like, they're making doubly sure that you understand that this person is now Santa.
Right.
Thankfully, this is the only time we're gonna have to see this through,
That's
all
good.
of our playthroughs. He was halfway there when...
I assume that's 9?
Oh, yeah. Stay back! Suddenly, the man's hand dove into his pocket. He came back out with a knife. Do you hear the Danganronpa inspiration here?
Yeah.
A pocket knife. He held it to Clover's pale, quivering neck. If you get any closer, I'll cut her open. Santa skidded to a halt. He snarled at the scrawny man with the knife and gritted his own teeth. That's right. The man's smile was neither friendly nor reassuring. Sweat poured down his neck, soaking the color of his shirt.
Delicious.
Clover, are you all right? The prince, Snake's voice, sounded oddly concerned.
Yeah. I am fine.
Her voice shook, making her words even less convincing. What the hell are you trying to do? I told you, this is my plan. What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
No, wait, that's 7.
Oh, was that 7? I thought it was Santa. Oh, I'm sorry, I just
No worries.
scammed.
What do you think you're going to do to her, sick son of a bitch?
Don't worry. I'm not going to do anything to her. If she just does what I tell her to do, and I'll let her go. He started to move backwards, slowly keeping his grip on Clover. Keeping their distance, Junpei and the others followed. Eventually, the man reached the wall. He gave a start as his back touched it, then glanced around quickly and spoke. Verify.
Huh?
The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
What if I don't?
That's a bad question. The man's nostrils flared as he looked like he was about to choke. You're an idiot! What do you think? I could slit your throat right now. I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet.
Huh? I don't get it. I'm a girl.
Just do it! Do it now! He pressed the knife against Clover's neck, hard. Slowly, she stretched her her left hand out towards the device. Her back was to it, and she had to feel around for a moment before she found the circular panel. It made a cold electronic noise, and on the display above her hand, an asterisk appeared. Beep, beep. So that's how it works, Junpei thought to himself. By placing one's palm on what the ninth man had called the scanner panel, the user's bracelet number would be entered into the device. Should you total the numbers on your number bracelets and find the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Junpei shifted his eyes to the door itself.
Number 050.
The number on it was 5. The ninth man seemed to know a little more about the device's operation than he should. Had he known exactly what to do? How had he known exactly what to do? Good, you're done. Next, his bloodshot eyes crept from person to person until, finally, they stopped on the lion, Ace. You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right? Yes, I am, so? You're next. You just verify your number, like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it now! Don't you care what happens to her? Okay, just calm down there, sir. Ace held up his hands, palms out. The ninth man jerked his chin towards the device. Slowly, cautiously, Ace moved towards the device. After what seemed like an agonizing eternity, he reached it. Now, verify. Ace nodded and placed his hand on the scanner panel.
Ding.
The device bleeped again, and a second asterisk appeared. 1,
Plus
4,
that's 5.
plus...
9.
Now the device had Clover and Ace's numbers. 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 equals 5. The same as the number written on the door. But it wouldn't open just yet. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. The door needed at least one more person. Who would that be? Get back. His voice shook, but the knife he held to Clover's throat made his words a command. Ace took 2, then 3 steps back. No, further. More than that. Go all the way back. Slowly, Ace did what he was told. The ninth man's lips curled into a cruel, twisted smile. That was when Junpei understood his plan. Clover's 4 and Ace's 1, added to the ninth man's 9. 14, digital root of 5. In other words... Thank God you're all so cooperative.
Dude, you're a freak.
How we can get out of this nightmare.
I'm a girl. I don't like this.
I love this expression to that.
I'm a girl.
I'm a girl.
Am I a girl?
He pressed his own hand against the scanner panel.
Ding.
A third asterisk appeared on the screen. He dropped his hand to the lever on the side of the device and pulled.
Like magic.
The door opened with a heavy metallic groan. He let go of Clover. Wait! Junpei leapt towards the ninth man, but he wasn't fast enough.
Later, suckers.
The man shoved Clover and hopped through the door. Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going up ahead now. Well then, goodbye. He raised his hand and waved, a twisted smirk on his face. Then he was gone.
But he forgot the guy. He forgot his number 1.
Huh?
Didn't Zero say something about get all the people?
What?
They all
Then
gotta
he
go
was
through.
gone. The door ground shut with a dull clang of metal on metal. Clover, are you all right? Snake ran to Clover's side as she lay on the floor.
Oh, she's there too. Yeah, I'm fine.
He shoved her.
I thought he shoved her inside for a second.
You're right. She climbed unsteadily to her feet, and once there, leaned heavily on Snake's shoulder for support. Junpei ran to the door.
Knock, knock.
The others followed him.
Knock, knock.
Several pairs of hands grabbed hold of the handles and pulled. They grunted and strained, but... Oh,
Creak,
get used to that sound.
Creak, creak,
This is
creak.
the only sound they ever use for the doors not working.
Perfect.
Shit!
Shit.
It won't budge! That was when Lotus, the dancer, spoke. Her voice was quiet.
Do you hear something?
Like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
Junpei pressed his ears against the cold metal of the door. The others did the same.
Beep, beep, beep. You're right. I can hear it too.
What is it? Then they heard something else.
Explodes.
It was the ninth man. Shit! Why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied! Lied? This wasn't supposed to happen! This is wrong! This is wrong! His voice shook with fear. Safe on the outside, they stepped back from the door and looked at one another. What is happening here?
Knock, knock. Anybody home?
Oh, open the door! Please, I'm begging you! Help me! Please, get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Yeah, nah.
Junpei grabbed hold of the device. He slammed his hand on the scanner panel. Nothing happened. Why didn't it register him? He looked at the display where the asterisk had shown up. It said engaged.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, device. Oh my god, there's no time left. Listen, I was lied to. He lied to me. He put me here. It was him. He killed me. It was him.
Oh,
I'm sure he's fine.
he exploded.
What? Well, that's just sound effects, kitty.
Nah, I think there's some Battle Royale style explodies.
What?
Explodies.
What, in a Japanese game? No
Yeah,
way.
no way.
The explosion rocked the room.
Don't rock the boat.
Don't rock the boat, baby.
Rock the boat.
Don't rock the boat, move it.
It's close enough.
Really? Did I miss it?
Don't
Did I
tip
miss
the
it?
boat over.
Ah. Rock the boat. Instinctively, they ducked, then stood slowly, then realized there was no danger. No one spoke. Silence filled the room. In that silence, the electronic tone that echoed across the room sounded as loud as a gunshot. All eyes turned towards it.
Vacant.
It had come from the device mounted next to the door. The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Oh, let's see if we can open it.
7. The mountain. Oh my god. There we go. Well, we'll see if they can open it, and maybe what lies beyond that door.
A lot of blood.
What? Kitty, don't be silly. There
And
wouldn't
guts
be...
and brains.
What? We'll have to wait until the next episode. for the
And a
time
little bit
being.
of vomit and
We
pee.
want to thank you for watching. Thank you for tagging
Little bit of
along.
pee.
You know the usual stuff. Leave a comment. We reply to all comments. And if you want more of this awesome LP, come back tomorrow for more. But for the time being, thank you for watching. Thank you for tagging along. And Kitty, yeah?
A little bit of poop too.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Everybody's got a little.
Everyone's got a little bit of it inside.
It's true.
That's terrible.
You're terrible.